Hello. Uh, okay, let's start. Uh, before starting, uh, I want to get I want to get my excuse for my not good English. Yeah. So our content is like this. First, write automatic task. Yeah. Uh, there may be various definitions, but I will share my opinion about it. And you must remember automatic test model. And automatic task is composed of three things. And uh, we will the discuss about consideration when using automatic testing tools or developing automatic testing tools. In my opinion, automatic test replaces part of all things which previously human testers are in charge of. In other words, uh, automatic testing starts from manual test. Yes. Why doing manual tasks if you find some trivial works or many mistake occurring part? Yes, that area can be changed to automatic testing area. Yeah, for example, the software analysis, yeah, source code analysis, design analysis, yeah, and test case generation, test case execution, test regional analysis, regional report, or etc. Uh, Usually, automatic testing replacing the repeating works, which are boring and cause many mistakes when humans to do that. Yes. Uh, when using automatic tasks, you should consider well which area of previous manual tasks will be effective. Uh, in other words, the previous manual task may be more effective than automatic task. Yeah, so uh, you must uh, you must not have a thought automatic test is better at all times. Yeah, it's not fact. Automatic testing may cost much. Yeah, first the purchase price of development or developing automatic testing tools uh, may be much higher than previous manual testing. And if we just buy or purchase automatic testing tool, yeah, the price may be over, yeah, uh, maybe uh, $10,000, over $10,000, or the $100,000 in some cases. And uh, you may additional hardware for event triggering like key event. Yeah, in that case, you must pay hardware price additionally. And there must be some engineers who is in charge of automatic testing tool, and he or her should get education for that. Yeah, all things need money. Yeah, and management of testing tools or equipment. Yeah, will cause cost. And when analyzing the test result, it consumes time or additional resources. So you should be very careful when using automatic testing tool. This is automatic testing model. Yes. Test list means the test cases. Test where means all artifacts of test activities. Test result means just pass or fail. Yeah. Uh, yeah. And automatic testing engine means uh, it's something to execute test cases automatically. Yeah. Uh, and check the result. Test data means data for test input values. And there will be a structured test SUT, which means target structure for testing. This slide is very important. I recommend to memorize this picture because all automatic testing tools will be included in this categorization. Yeah. Uh, so you should find uh, which tool is involved in which area. First is automation. First, the automation for test case execution. Uh, in fact, most testing tools are involved in this area, but I don't like. Mm, I don't want to recommend these tools because these tools just execute test cases, not generate test cases. For this tool, someone, in other words, human, must implement test code. Yeah, which will cost much price. And another category is automation for software analysis. Uh, these tools generate test cases. You know, test case generation is a very difficult job, and it may be possible because test cases are composed of test input value and output value. By the way, uh, without without any information, with just the source code, the software cannot generate test cases because software don't know uh, the which value is right with given input value. Nevertheless, this is much necessary because without this feature, uh, humans, the, the humans generate test cases manually. Yes, and in this step, there is no automatic testing tools. Yeah. So, in my opinion, if some tools is called as automatic testing tool, this test case generation area must be included. Yeah. Remember, this is very difficult, but this is very necessary. This Yeah. And another category is the automation for test readers. This means uh, literally to analyze the test reader. Uh, in many cases, test readers are readers is very complex and it's too difficult to find some meaningful uh, information. Yes. Uh, Let me explain in detail later. So uh, let's discuss in more detail. First, automation test case execution. It's called as uh, regression test. Yes, as I said, uh, uh, it executes the same test cases repeatedly. Yeah. Test case should be implemented as kind of script code, which tool can interpret. Yes. Usually, it's adapted to the test cases for GUI screen, API, or unit module. It may cause huge maintenance costs because human testers must implement test cases for themselves. Mm, that yeah. Uh, this picture means the left side means text script, yeah, and the right side is, means shows the text execution and the result screen. Uh, the next automation for software analysis. Mm, as I said, this is a very important area. Uh, oh, as I said, a software cannot make any test cases without uh, any information. At least there must be some information which the software can interpret and understand. For example, model diagram such as state transition diagram and software requirement of which should have standardized format so the tools can understand. And in some cases, the source code can be used, but in this case, uh, there will be a there will be a limit to analyze software or make test case generation because source code itself doesn't have the Oracle information. Oracle means the input data and output data. Yeah. With this Oracle, we can make test cases. And another one is the GUI managed tree. It's very useful because in many cases, GUI managed tree is generated for manual testing. Yes, whose format is often Excel. So, my experience, our testing to analyze GUI managed tree Excel file and generated test cases. Uh, that example is like this. Yes, it's a real example. Yes, you can see that the managed tree and the software analyzed this managed tree and extracted uh, menu items and the event relation between menu items. And this tool made the XML format file. Yeah. So testing tools can know which result is right with a given event. Yes, and with this information, testing tools navigate the GUI screen freely. Yeah, because they know after event occurrence, which GUI screen must be shown. Yeah, the tools know that information, so tools can navigate freely. In other words, tools know the test oracle or test cases. Automation for result analysis. As I said, let's see this the picture, which means the large amount of raw data text file. Can you extract your only necessary information? It's very difficult. So you must implement another parsing code or filtering code. The right picture shows the after using region testing tools. These tools shows memory information with dynamic analysis. With given this given data, the tools generated this GUI tree graphic graphic interface to testers, so testers can easily find their only necessary information. Currently, these tools shows the memory capacity. Yes. While executing programs. Let's discuss about the checkpoints when using automatic testing tools. As I said, don't try changing all previous manual tests to automation. Do start from manual tests and find some necessary areas. Then convert that area to automation. That is the right way. Yeah. If you try automatic testing from the beginning, most of them may fail. Yeah. As I said, in many cases, manual testing is more effective and efficient than automatic testing approach. And next, your automatic testing tools can be integrated easily with the previous version management, test case management tools. In other words, your previous tools must be used continuously. Just testing tools provide their only testing features, not already existing features. Yeah, so this integration feature is very important. And when you are uh, when you are doing UI test, which means the record and play back, uh, in most cases, you should implement the test scripts. Uh, but in that case, you should be very cautious because uh, as UI is changed, the script must be changed. Yeah. In other words, the maintenance fees is required, and you should be cautious. Your test script has no error. And if your code has error, it's meaningless to use that code, even if it fails or passed. That information is not useless if your test code has error. So you should be very cautious. Uh, Testing tools should be integrated to continuous integration system environment because uh, without CI environment, your testing tools may be not used gradually. Yeah. So remember this. And when you it's similar to uh, the previous UI testing uh, example. When you are using testing tools, uh, you must check whether the result of the default of testing tool is right or not. If testing tool result is not exact or even wrong, yeah, it's useless to use. It's useless to adapt or apply these testing tools. In many cases, uh, the testing tools generate much ambiguous or not uh, right answer, not right result. Yeah. Uh, Especially wrong result is the most dangerous. So you should be cautious. And you must check when developing automatic tools. In many cases, developing organizations develop automatic testing tools for themselves because uh, the commercial tools have very general features. So uh, uh, it may not be effective to use commercial tools because it requires additional work. So I think that self-development is a good approach. Yeah, in a long-term aspect. When developing, you must check software. You must understand and or know software changes at every time. So your testing tool should not be affected. It should not be affected from changes. Yeah. If the target software provides the test API, it must be much helpful. So you should check it at all times. But in case of Android platform, Android provides a testing framework, independent testing framework. So you access the testing framework API, your testing approach uh, can be very easy. Yeah. And if your target software can operate on multiple operating systems, you can uh, choose your testing tool environment freely. For example, in case of mobile software testing, and then mobile software can operate on Windows systems by emulator, you can implement your testing tools on Windows environment. Of course, it's not uh, 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 it. Of course, it may have limits, but nevertheless, it may be useful. Yes. Uh, you must check if the way of data input is by key events or message-based remote communication or images or sound. Uh, in case of key events, you should consider how to occur key events. Yeah. Mm, or in case of if the data is sound, you should consider how to make the sound as data as test input data. And next, uh, consider how you can analyze the result of test operation. Yeah. Test results may be just a text file or images or sound or other things. Yeah. So in case of text file, the analyzing way uh, is apparent. Just open the log file and filter or parsing the log files. But in case of sound or images, yeah, uh, you should consider many things. And next, if text operation is too complex, just divide the operation and automate it as part of them. As I said, don't try all parts of your test areas. It's impossible. If there are previous tools, use them continuously with your testing tools. Yeah. Your testing tools must be in charge of just the testing area. Uh, in case of GUI testing, uh, you may focus on just the GUI screen, but mm, you also check the system environment variable, memory state, file system state, or overall state of the system. Yeah, so you must be checked. You must be considered at all times which in which state should be checked while applying automatic testing. Okay. Mm, thank you very much.